Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, August 1st, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is, when I connect to my joy, I am always moving towards my desires. Remember that with this energy today. So we have the moon moving into Sagittarius, sun in Leo. So strong fire energy. We're about to have Uranus go retrograde in Aries tomorrow. Like I said, strong fire energy has us fired up. If you listen to our GPS this week, Maya and I talked about this, and what we got in the GPS was that you may have a lot of energy wanting to come up, come forth, be worked, be moved, be created, and you may not be able to handle the amount that's coming up. And I'm really feeling that with the transits that we have happening today. Okay, so our first transit is actually the moon squaring Mercury. Mercury in its shadow before retrograde. Are you feeling this? I am getting it in all directions. And what I'm feeling is that, it might be idea block, idea block, idea block. And that may lead to some frustration. That may lead to some fiery frustration when it comes to Leo and Sagittarius energy. Keep following your joy. Remember the lesson of Sun and Leo, working in your joy, knowing that these desires will unfold. Meanwhile, pay attention to the details that you do have control over, the details that you can work, and then let go of that which you cannot. I have such interesting cards that go with this. I have first and foremost the receptivity card. And we talked about this yesterday, actually, with Venus moving into Cancer. Venus moving into Cancer is asking us to connect to the flow, find pleasure in nurturing ourselves. That's going to be part of this receptivity energy. Connecting to the flow. That is a part of it. We have so much going on in the astral. A lot of things are being unwound and worked through, and we really need to be receptive to that energy that's happening. Because these blocks are falling apart. See, here it is. The blocks, the suppression, these energies, these tight ropes that are holding us down, they are falling apart. But we have to give them time to unravel, to fall apart. So be receptive to the way these things are happening. Meanwhile, like I said, attend to the details, listen to what you need to attend to, be receptive to what you need to attend to, follow your joy and attend to that, and let the universe figure out its part in this energy. Also notice that anger, aggression energy that may be coming up in you as things are not going as planned. I posted on Instagram the other week, I got 2 gigantic canvases that I'm actually looking at right now that I have plans to paint, and I've started painting them, and yet I was like, but I don't really have plans because my plans generally fall through. Planning doesn't seem to work, so it's my intention to paint them. It's my intention to do it this way, and yet I'm open to letting it move, groove, be created in the way I'm receptive. I'm receptive and willing for it to be created in the way Spirit wants it to be. And that's joyful for me, rather than I have this plan and then it doesn't work out. I have this painting that sits next to me. And this painting was not supposed to look like this at all. And as I was trying, it actually started out as Metatron's Cube. And as I was making Metatron's Cube, I'm like, this isn't Metatron's Cube. Why is this not Metatron's Cube? I know how to do Metatron's Cube. What's happened? And Spirit's like, well, I have a plan for this. You have to do this. So that may be the energy, but fear not. I really don't get a bad feeling about this Thunderbolt card. I really do feel like it is related to the suppression energy being unwound. These things that have been holding us back being unwound. So be receptive for the divine delays, because they are indeed divine. There is a plan unfolding. It just may not be your plan the way you think it should be. I have the Outsider card in reverse, but it's not like you're being held apart from it. You're being protected from anything that you need to be protected for. So stay in that joy. Stay in that happy, healthy, receptive, chill energy, because You can be chill despite the double fire. I tell you, as a double fire sign myself, as a Sagittarius sun with Leo moon, you can be chill even with the fire rushing through your veins. The other aspect that we have today is not so chill. We have the moon in Sagittarius connecting to Mars in Leo. Again, I feel like this relates to these energies. It's like we want to move. We want to run out. We want to, like, what is it? Like, run like somebody left the gate open. We want to run like that. And Spirit's like, hey, I'm doing stuff so you can do that. I'm releasing these things for you so you can get into that energy. Can you be receptive? Can you use this inspiration, this joy, this motivation to keep yourself happy, to keep yourself going towards your desires instead of like slamming the gate in a temper tantrum and being like, I never get what I want. Just threw the cards. Can you do that in this energy? You can, but it's going to be that choice. And remembering the energy mantra, when I connect to my joy, I am always moving towards that which I desire. So I'm not saying do not process any emotions that come up. That's an important part, I believe, of getting through this energy. Process it as it comes up and then keep turning back towards your joy energy. We have Uranus going retrograde tomorrow, so we got some shift in the air, but I think this is a pretty important message. And I love this, the illumination card for today. The frequency of the rainbow, wholeness, completion. Ooh, yeah, see, we're unwinding those things, completing the things. Celebration, bridging, quickening, yes. Shadow dancer, and that's the part that I really like. Drawing this card indicates that evolutionary change may be at hand. Its appearance in your reading is a notification to prepare your body vessel for quickening of your life stream in preparation for new birth and the evolution this kind of change brings. This can happen in many ways, some subtle and incremental, others sudden and pronounced. This frequency calls for you to be a shadow dancer, to play with the shadow issues that come up rather than becoming enmeshed with them, because the nature of the shadow is that it is endless, an intrinsic part of the light. The awesome powers you can garner for the willingness to engage this expanded dance are fluidity, adaptability, and transparency. Nice evolutionary prizes for the game of shadow dancing in consciousness. What do you think? And then the question at the end is, what is revealed about what you are genuinely, pleasantly feeling by looking through the lens of the frequency of the rainbow? Can you find the rainbow in whatever it is that you are moving through? That is that receptivity. That is that willingness. And that will move you through this energy swiftly. So like I said, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a really supportive, helpful thing, but it's really going to be your attitude and how you face it that's going to make or break your day. Really, truly. So thank you for all the Lala support. She is doing better. She is on the mend, but she's still fighting this thing. You know, she's not feeling good, and she's my support. You know, so right now, I need her to hang on because I need my support. So I really appreciate all the love that's been pouring through. And if I'm not as available as I usually am, it is because I am tending to my kitty cat who needs me right now. So have a beautiful day. You can book a reading at GaiaBlooming.com, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.